back here one last time for the weekend at Samstown for the title match of the Mojave Doubles, another giant tournament. Jam-packed weekend with great talented bowlers, and we just had that Baker 300 by Gavin and Andrew. We're looking for the title match. Make sure you watch that quick video. And Andrew walking right off camera there. He keeps moving lefter and lefter. Is Gavin already struck in the first, going up against defending champs and doubles dominant bowlers Zach Grime and Elias O'Halloran. There's the Andrew Guba we knew for so many years on tour. So smooth, so fluid, like a snail. The ball just creeps and creeps and then smashes the pocket. Fun stuff. That makes at least 14 in a row. I don't know what they finished with their last game of match play. It was high scoring too, so they could well have more than that. Baker format, their alternate frames, the other way to put that. Zach and Elias have won 4 of these doubles titles as a team, sort of a grand slam. They've won in Mojave, California, Arizona, and main event. I think I have that right. Dominant again, plus 633 today, but they got to get past the white-hot team, and they'll have to come from behind to do it. As well, this could already be 300 to 280 the way they're going. It's hard to say. To the right, we got a whole bunch of first-time finalists over here. That's Zach Miller. He happily takes that Brooklyn strike for a third frame strike. His team's gone strike, spare strike. Going up against the team that won the semifinal match, David Grossman and Jonas Sasaki. They are giving 11 pins to Miller and his partner Edson Arevalo Torres. First time in the finals for that team. First time for Justin. David's been there before. And he shows it. The perfect strike there for a double to open up the spare double to open up their game. Graham, a member of the super successful St. Ambrose College program. Elias will have his pick of the litter if he chooses to do so. Our career active leader in titles, winning his 21st yesterday. Looking to sweep the weekend. Unassuming, but so skillful. Back. Jonas struck in his first shot, which was the second frame. This is the fourth for his team, and that one creeps up a little high. First time we ever used this pattern, it's the Monticelli pattern. They had a lot more PVA patterns, which is great, a lot more variety. I think the topography here is pretty darn good on most pairs. So we used Albee yesterday, and the scores were much higher than when we used Albee in Arizona. And the scores were excellent all day today. Combination of these guys being good and only having to move pairs a couple times. Put all that together and you can get a lot of X's on the screen. Get a lot, yeah. Elias' dad, what's the title total over here? Gavin is 6. Elias 21. Zach thinks he's 16, so that's 43. Oh! As the 5-7 go out last for the last team. Guba, we think, finished up at 12. So I think that adds up to a lot. Just south of 50 titles between the 4 scratch finalists. Which sounds like a ton. So, and these are 4 of our best bowlers ever. That's half of Tez's titles. Let's just continue to throw that out there every time we do a title count. And just reiterate Cortez's ridiculous numbers. Here's Edson working on a strike for his team. No, another Brooklyn. I didn't see Zach's first frame, but it's at least 2 of the 3 strikes have been Brooklyn's. Oh, they'll smile and take it. Why not? We have to rotate the camera left to get Guba back on camera here. Right about the 6th arrow. Boy, that's left of 6th arrow. And that ball just walks right into that 1-3. If you're of a certain age, the 6th arrow didn't even exist. And thinking about carrying from the 6th arrow was just never going to happen. That game's long gone. Thumb in, thumb out. The equipment is so powerful. You can just carry from wherever you need to. There's a perfect shot from Zach. So Zach has been perfect. Strikes in the first, third, and fifth. That's a great debut under a title match pressure. Here's the other Zach. Strike workings. Team trails by a bunch already. And a second 10-pin from Grimes. Going to put them way behind the 8 ball. Plenty of time, though. Let's see if Grossman has... Not too bad. Plus 429. It's 7 total games, so 14 games to get to that plus 429 with 3 games of match play. So these numbers sound astronomical. They're not as astronomical as it seems. Solid for sure. You divide up the plus 514 plus match play ways, and you're like, oh yeah, that's okay. Southern Nevada has a great high school bowling program. They're both products, or 3 of these. I assume Jonas is too, but I know at least for a fact 3 of them. David, of course, repping Palo Verde, while their opponents both represent Rancho. Haley a senior and Zach just a freshman at their love high school bowling. Shot from Jonas. Yes, he does. Good job. All about him now. Usually when I guess I'm wrong anyway. Well, Arvello's going to go first. It's now the party chair. Working on 3 in a row for his team. No, not a Brooklyn, not adjusted the head pin, instead a big split, which makes things more interesting over here. Things couldn't be more interesting on the left, where Gavin are taking a lot of time here. That the string is nice, but winning the tournament is all they really focused on. They know that despite that open from Elias, still have plenty of work to do to make that happen. I've said it repeatedly, but Gavin and Andrew are 2 of the best strike stringers really we've ever had. If you're newer to our tour, Guba, the famous story, Guba had exactly 1 JBT title 9 years ago. And then in his senior season, he won 11 titles to go from, why doesn't he win more, to a flat-out superstar. So it's at least 17, pending what they finished with the game prior to that. It's perfect in the stepladder through 17 shots. Stood off it a little bit. No! Thanks, Brandon. Jeez. No, I guess 2 off the big 4 there, so split for the top seed. Makes things a lot more interesting over there. Brandon has been a jinx all weekend. He says, oh, this is PBA Mike Easy, not Mike Albee, and then, averages 110 the rest of the day. Does a million push-ups. Comes back here and says, how many rows is that? Flat 10. Grossman in the 7th. Doubles up. Boy, this match is completely changed. This match is turned on its ear. Let's see if Ozaki can make it 3 in a row. Oh, what a rotten break that was. Whipping Messenger goes in front of the 5. We'll have to do some addition after that. Alright, so the door just ever so slightly open here. Grind went flat 10, flat 10. Let's see what move he makes. There's the move. Right back in it. These guys, obviously fierce competitors. Not over till they put that 2 whatever in the 10th frame box. Makeable split here for Jonas. Just a pinch too much of that 5. We'll have to some adding here as we watch him hollering. Oh man, what a rotten break that was. Jeez. Okay, so 164 is from 8. This is the score over there on the right for Ozaki's team. You see Zach Eddie's 127 or 129. They're getting the 11 pins. With those 11 pins added in, this thing gets pretty close, right? With the spare 149.11 Doubles at 160. So with this pair, they will trail by only 4 pins in a match that looks out of their sorts. From the early lead to the deficit, hang on. No problem there. 4-pin game through 8 frames. That's a shame for Elias because they had room for 236. And Gavin's team only facing 220s now with Guba missing that spare. Still time to go here. Gavin has yet to miss, of course. Ah! He loves playing that lefty corner with a ton of ball speed. The ball breaks so late into the pocket. He gets some interesting carry on light hits. Here's what Miller in his last frame. All right, left a makeable. Step 1, don't split. Step 2, cover your makeable. Let's see if Andrew can recover from that bad but not catastrophic miss earlier. Oof, boy, that ball flipped away. That could have 210 easily. Instead, it's just the 2-4. A little bit of late game title match pressure closing in here on just about everybody. I think as Zach's ball never grabs the lane and he misses that in the ninth. Oh my goodness. 68. They're getting 11, so that's 168 through 9 for Zach and Eddie. So the lead is now 15 for Grossman in his ninth. And he throws it dead flush. Easy spare for Andrew there. Their lead continues to be comfortable. It's 41 pins. They're still in very good shape. Mandatory strikes for Zach and Elias. They don't lose these doubles matches very often. Zach's also won doubles with different partners. With Gael Igana, who will be at main event still. Alright, Brandon got one right. There we go. Pushed and flushed. Strike will definitely do it. Anything less for Ozaki. Some math. There's the strike. That'll do it. Boy, it looked rough after 5 frames, and 5 frames does not tell the story of a bowling match. As a strong second half. Snag the title away for the number 2 seeds. They're not done yet. If Gavin and Andrew do not stay clean, Zach will have a chance in the 10th frame. Hey, there's a double for Jonas. Brand new champion Jonas, I should say. First career titles. I tell you what, that was significantly right. That laydown, it holds. Jonas goes out with a bang. Significantly to the right. And that concludes a perfect step ladder for Gavin. He never missed. 7 last game, 5 this game for a personal 300 through 2 games for Gavin. That's 12. My goodness. Think about it. I'll give him an onion ring. I know that much. A ring of some sort. However, the game is not yet over. Andrew must mark. That will do it. Had Andrew not marked, Gavin could have been the first bowler to throw a 300 in the title match in doubles. Eddie's disappointed over there, but that open frame didn't matter. It was already out of the wood. Great match between some new talent and an always interesting match between some veteran talent over there. I tell you, these Vegas kids, Guba, we tried to get rid of him. He's just back like a bad stain. Terrell, we tried to get rid of him. Back like some other nasty analogy, and Still winning JBT titles. Three in the 10th for 247 on the number. 5 of 47 for 2 games. Up, Elias gets a spin. That was a combined 190 pounds of fury right there between the two of them. And you know Zach's going to strike now. He's disappointed. He could have handled one of those 2 flat 10s, but just the second one made it early. Elias's blower 7 was really the death knell, as it turned out. 1-game matches, these things happen. And winning 7 of the last 9 doubles he's entered, or some, thing relatively similar to that. It's not so bad. Well, we'll see most of y'all in, oh my goodness, 4 days. Oh, mega backup to wrap things up in Vegas. Keep working on that one, Grant. Great stuff in Vegas. We'll see you back here in 2 days. Here we go. Oh, Bowlers and Parents wraps up a really fun weekend here. Thank you so much to the whole team at Soundstown for having us. In the scratch division, your runners-up, it's a rare loss in this tournament. They own doubles, but they had what on earth? They had a couple tough customers there. Give them a nice hand, Zach Ryan. Handicap runners-up, it was their first time as top seeds. They bowled great as well, too. Zach Miller and Edson Arevalo Torres. Your handicap champions finish strong and pick up their first career JBT titles each. David Grossman and Jonas Ozaki. Blasting that 247 and backing up that 300. Gavin went 12 for 12 in his shots to the step ladder. Let's not forget that. Winning their 13th and 7th titles respectively. Andrew Goomba and Gavin Ferdinand. Pretty impressive, everybody. Thanks for sticking around and cheering them on. Finalists will meet you over by the banner for some pictures. Safe travels, have a great holiday. We'll see a whole lot of you in about 4 days to kick off the 21st main event. Bye, Marcy.